Hey, what's up everybody? This is Justin with Sillage Scents. Today I have got an incredible video for you about an entire fragrance collection you could get for $100 today. And so this is kind of a fun one, but legitimately if someone's starting out in fragrances, these fragrances would be wonderful for any budget and get you what you need for $100 or less. So we're going to dive into this, but before we do, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. I've got videos coming out every few days. I'm always trying to think of things that would be really great value for your money and just things that will be of interest. If you love fragrances, this is a channel to stick with, so please subscribe if you haven't done that. And also let me know down in the comments, what would you say would be a great $100 fragrance collection? And I look forward to dialoguing with you down there. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. So what I'm thinking is, we want to cover pretty much any season and any situation and get you there for $100 or less. So it's summer right now. So this is one that works very well in the summer. It's one that's gotten me a ton of compliments. I'm actually out of town right now. I had a family emergency. That's why I've got a different setup. It's also why I've got a limited amount of fragrances with me. But this is one I've been getting compliments on pretty much every time I've worn it the last few days. And one day I got 3 compliments in one day. So this is a summer fragrance to the core. This is Aquatic Vanilla by DOSSIER. And so this is actually a clone of Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. I used to have that one. I got rid of it because the performance was horrible. This one has killer performance. This is, a summer freshie that actually has easily 8 hours worth of longevity. It's got good projection. I mean, it may even have 12-hour longevity. I know that sounds insane, but it just keeps going and keeps going, although you will go noseblind to it. But basically, this is sort of a solar notes and vanilla kind of fragrance. And so it's got a little bit of kind of like a suntanning oil sort of vibe. And then it's got a vanilla that is not cloying at all. It's a little bit sweet, but I mean, you could douse yourself in this stuff and you're never going to think, oh man, this is all sweet and cloying, I want to go wash it off. It just smells like the summer. It smells like the beach. It smells like going to the pool. It smells like going to a tropical island somewhere. Killer summer fragrance. Aquatic Vanilla by DOSSIER. All right, next up, we'll go with one that's going to be, and so that is a $30 fragrance I just showed you. I got it on the Walmart app with free shipping. So next up, this is one that is super versatile. You could wear it any season, any situation. Totally dress it up if you want. Wear it with jeans and a t-shirt. This is one that works for everything, and it's really priced very well. The last one was $30. This one, you can get 100 ml for about $45 on Fragrance Net. I'm talking about Versace Dylan Blue. It really is one of the best blue fragrances. You've got in the top, you've got some bergamot. I'll give you the actual notes here. I had them pulled up. So you've got a little bit of that citrus feel. You've also got grapefruit, you've got some fig, and then in the heart, you've got ambroxan, black pepper, patchouli, violet leaf, and papyrus. In the base, you've got incense, which is pretty noticeable in this fragrance, musk, tonka bean, and saffron. It's kind of a quintessential blue fragrance. You've got the bright citruses in the opening, and then as you go down towards the heart, it starts to get a little bit darker, a little bit woodsy, and you've even got the incense note in this one, which I think really causes it to stand apart. Awesome fragrance. I prefer this all day long over Bleu de Chanel, which is one this sometimes gets compared to. It's a little sweeter, a little thicker. I love it. It works for everything. $45. So that puts us up to around $75. Now this next one I'm going to show you, this is one you can get a I think it's like a 1.6 ounce for $25. So we're right at $100. This is a fall and winter beautiful fragrance that you will absolutely love if you like darker, spicier fragrances. This is Salvatore, Ferragamo, UOMO signature. And so the UOMO line is sort of known for this awesome tonka bean that it has. This one also has some coffee, it's got some leather, and it's got some spice. There's a little bit of pepper in there. There might even be some cinnamon in there, but this is sort of a sweet, spicy fragrance with a touch of leather and a touch of coffee, which gives it a darkness that I absolutely love. This one even has something that reminds me a little bit of like a fizzy sort of cola or root beer in it. So I absolutely love it. So UOMO signature, absolute killer. If you go up to the 40 ml, you're going to pay around $35. But if you get the middle size, the 2 ounce, I believe it is, you can get it for that, $25 price range. All right, let's swap a few out. So what if you want to get 4 fragrances rather than 3? You could swap out your summer fragrance for this one right here. This is ARMAF Hunter, and it is an absolutely beautiful citrus, floral, woodsy fragrance with a little bit of spice. This one's actually a clone of Lacoste L1212 Blanc, and it smells just like it. The Lacoste used to be my summer signature scent, and this one's like 90+% accurate. It is awesome. It's a bright, happy fragrance, about 6 hours worth of longevity, but that saves you about $10 in our fragrance profile, which would enable you to pick up this one, which absolutely blew my mind. This is from BELCAM, PARFUMS BELCAM. They have lots of super cheapies that are often insanely accurate clones, but the longevity is going to take the hit. This one is an excellent clone of Yves Saint Laurent Y EDP. This is Classic Match Y. And so this one is so very similar to Y EDP. Y EDP is one of my favorite fragrances, top 3 of all time. This one, the difference is going to be it's not quite as thick and heavy as Y EDP, and the longevity on Y EDP, it's like a 10-hour fragrance on me. This one's about a 4 or 5 hour fragrance, but this is more accurate to the Y DNA than Fakar Black by Lattafa. To me, this one is like 90 plus, maybe 95% similar, whereas Fakar is maybe 85% similar. There's some real differences. You can get this for $10 on Amazon. I actually got it for $5.50 at Walmart. I think it was on clearance or something, but super accurate clone of Y EDP. Keep in mind, though, it's a 4-hour performer. All right, let's say you wanted to swap out. Let's say you wanted to keep your vanilla summer fragrance, Aquatic Vanilla by DOSSIER. Maybe you want to swap out your blue fragrance. What you could do is get the Pride of ARMAF. This is a very good clone of Dior Sauvage. It's kind of a blend of the EDT and the EDP. Please forgive the dog barking. As I said, I had a family emergency. I'm out of town, and there's a yappy dog upstairs you can probably hear. But this is a $30 clone of Sauvage, and it's a very good clone of Sauvage. I wear this all the time. You can get it for $30 on Amazon and most of the fragrance discounters, and then you could still get your Y EDP clone from BELCAM, Classic Match Y. So this is more of a fun video than anything else, but it's really crazy what you can get for $100 if you're shopping online, if you're looking out for deals. You could literally get 4 fragrances that kind of cover the gamut of every situation for $100 or less. But let me know in the comments, how would you put together a fragrance collection that covers everything for $100? And again, I do want to ask you again, consider subscribing to the channel. I normally have a much better setup. There's normally not yappy dogs. I'm doing the best I can because I wanted to get some fun videos out this week. I'm Justin. This has been Sillage Scents. I'll see you on the next one.